welcome back to another tactics video on the channel. Today we're taking a look at the 4-2-2 again. It carried me heavy this weekend, so let's get into it. Yes lads, quick plug for the sponsor of today's video, AYYLP. If you have the cheap and reliable Fut coins, link is in the description down below. Check them out and use the code AYYLP for a cheeky 3% off. Jeez. So getting into the defensive style, we leave this unbalanced, but in my opinion, this is probably my favorite on the best pressing formation when you want to flip into press after possession loss or constant pressure later on in the game. But as a standard, we leave this unbalanced. There's no point in just destroying your energy right off the gate, and you may play someone that is very comfortable with dealing with the pressure. So just starting off balanced, just, you know, conserve a bit of energy and just feel out the game first. The width we put on 45, keep it nice and tight. I tried to go down as low as 40, wasn't a huge fan, so 45 sits sweet for me. Depth, again, it's a bit subjective. I, like my other tactics, are using 60 and I'm very comfortable with this. However, if you are struggling to defend, or if you want to sit a tiny bit deeper, I recommend you go 55. But anywhere between 55 and 60 is perfect. If you're happier with your defending and you've got the pacey team of the year defenders or any pacey defenders, then 60 might work perfectly for you. Build up play. We leave this on balanced, and then we do chance creation on direct passing. Bread and butter, no time wasting. It's by far the best setup for your offense. Balanced and direct passing. If you're not using it, definitely recommend you get on that one. The width we leave on 50. We keep it very neutral. We do, if we need to, create some extra width with the instructions, but we'll get into that in a second. And players in the box, I whack this up to 6 to help one of the CDMs get involved with the game. Corners and free kicks, both on 1. For the sole reason, I'm just not a fan of getting counter-attacks off my own set pieces, corners, free kicks, whatever, you know. So I whack this down 1 on 1. I score plenty of corners with 1 on 1 anyway, so I definitely recommend you do that the same. So both the strikers are stay central and get in behind. On my more creative striker, I have come back on defense, so he kind of drops in the pocket and he'll have a deeper starting position, so he picks the ball up, he's able to find a pass. He'll be in position to score you goals, but he just comes back a little bit for you. But then you have your out-and-out goal scorer, which is my AYYLP, who is just stay central, getting behind. The left and right cam, both the same instructions. Come back on defense and get into the box for crosses. Get into the box for crosses is very important, because if you don't, it'll leave these two guys a little bit isolated. And what will happen is that when Mahrez makes his way into the box from a wing position, you're going to have a Kocha coming in at the back post. And the same then for when a Kocha's getting into the box, Mahrez is going to be making some runs, late runs into the box. So you're going to have that opportunity to pass to a player late, which is amazing. I have an out-and-out CDM, which is stay back while attacking and cover center. And then I have a more box-to-box / creative midfielder who can put a tackle in. Like Thiago's got quite decent stats. I sub him out for Paul Pogba, who I'm looking to get into my team properly going forward. But the minute I got Thiago, who just kind of goes box to box. He chips in with a few goals, chips in with a few tackles. And I really enjoy this setup when you've got two central midfielders that you're defending. You've got one that is more, he breaks down the play, and then the other one will almost start the attacks for you always. So it's quite important to have like good passing. That team of the year, Kevin De Bruyne in this position would be biblical. Centre backs are, you leave them as they are, don't change them. Don't be that guy and send your centre back forward. Even, I'm not sure if that guy exists. Goalkeeper, comes for crosses, sweep the keeper, just put it on. Makes a difference, a tiny difference, but at that. Both fullbacks are stay back while attacking. What I found myself doing a lot this weekend that really helped break people down is that I was toggling up and left on the D-pad and then up and right, so that sends the fullbacks forward and hug sidelines. The more I get used to this patch, the more I'm sending both fullbacks forward and defending with almost like Vieira in the pocket and then Van Dijk and Lucio. But I'm finding it's hurting me a lot less sending the two fullbacks forward, whereas in previous patches you just got smoked if they were both out of position, so you just had to have one. If you're not too comfortable with defending and you want to try a bit of the fullbacks attacking, then maybe flip one of these guys onto balance. I've got this on a couple of other formations where you have it on balance and overlap and they get involved in the play. But I'm either sending all forward or none, and I just love being able to toggle it on and off the D-pad. So if you do want them going forward, I recommend you putting stay back while attacking on, and then change it on the D-pad just so you've got that level of control where you can, if you want to stop them, send them forward because it's late on and you don't want to get caught on the counter or something like that, then you can just switch it off. But we're going to dive straight into a game. Give these tactics a test. My team is a little bit, I'm not going to say behind the curve, because we played well this weekend. And we come out with a rank 3. But I think Kyle Walker is a little bit dated. And I need to start spending my coins because I've got like 5.5 mil just sat there. I really do need to get some players in. But I've got a big Team of the Year pack opening video that will be with you Wednesday. Or Thursday. That'll be with you Thursday. I'm going to be ripping about 7 million coins worth of packs. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you're not already for that. But jumping into the gameplay, we're going to just do a bit of rivals. Let's go down into the 4-2-2. So your left and right cam are going to play like wingers. So like you got that pass there. And see, oh my god. Bit of delay there. They'll play like wingers, and when you have them on get into the box for crosses, what they're going to do is get into the box for crosses. We're a bit rusty because it's the first game of the day. I think we're going to be fine against Sky. Low driven. Ooh. Close. So of corners, I never ever swing them in anymore. I literally put it to the top of the box. And depending on whether they come out or not, Travella it, even though he didn't fancy Travella in it at that time. BVD, big win. So your midfielders, when you get people pinned, they're going to sit in front of the back line. I like to sling it out wide, get the fullbacks involved. I'll give you an example. I'll send both fullbacks forward just so you can see how that looks and how much space you're going to get on each side now. So I've got, obviously, Robertson, who's going to be driving here, and you're going to have loads of options in the box. Top of the box again. So you're going to have these two CDMs. Your central midfield is just here, and you can just pin people in with it. So you find a bit of space here. Thiago, not quite there this time. Or just step up with Vieira. Great tackle. Oh, that pass is a little bit wayward. Oh, just zero luck right now. Neymar's pace is a little bit off it today, but let's just warm up and just see how we get on. Let's grab Vieira and drop into that space there. So like when you've got Vieira and Thiago there, you see Thiago, even though he's unbalanced, he's in a defensive position. But you've got him for this sort of circumstance where you can just look to play the ball out. There you go, example of the fullbacks. They are creating the width for you. So he's going to really stretch this guy out. So if they struggle defending the wide areas, which it looks like this guy might. LB. Oh, big save from a goalkeeper. Ball back there again. I want Thiago. No space there. Ugh, just no luck so far. No luck. There you are. See Thiago, even though he's on balance, still nipping in those areas. Does anyone else get weekend league hangover as well, or is it just me? I'm pretty sure it's just me at this point. You see what I mean? Like, I've sent both fullbacks forward and like on the defense, as long as they're not like ridiculously fast, as in like breaking away, they like to break away really quickly. We're just going to slow this game down a touch, I think. Just to, I think we're rushing a little bit. The game is feeling a little bit heavy today. Oh, nice. So we're winning the ball really high because of Thiago. His starting position is quite high.
Now with Neymar. Can they forge ahead?
There you go. There's the first goal, and the goal should flow now. Obviously, you've got the two strikers in the middle, which is going to help a lot for creating those chances. You get a lot of 1-2 opportunities, or like, you know, the simple cutbacks. You're going to get a lot of that. But I'm going to be sad to see the back of Thiago, you know, because he's given me quite a lot. But Pogba, when I brought him on, a little bit crap on the touch there, but you see this guy is slowly breaking down. So you always go to the top of the box, and you can create chances like this. I mean, I missed the timing, but you are creating a lot of chances. I don't know why. He should give you a bit more control over who comes short, because I really wouldn't want Van Dijk there if I could choose. The corners are a bit wonky. There you go. Oh, I could have nicked that. But yeah, this formation this weekend has been amazing. I found myself, I usually was starting in a 4-3-2-1, but I find myself changing into this so much. So much so I was starting to just like favourite it. That's a big D there. Yeah, we do need a couple of upgrades in the defence, but I think this guy will be one more goal and he'll be out. Again, like as I say at the end of every video, you do need to have like other custom tactics you can roll into. So I will link another tactics video at the end of this, but just for the purpose of this video, we're not going to change, obviously. I would probably change into something a bit more narrow against this guy. Maybe like something with 3 midfielders, either the 4-3-2-1 or the 4-3-1-2. Just overload the midfield. He's messed up there. I think we'll be comfortable enough when we get a second goal. I'm just trying to exploit the wide areas right now.
Here's Thiago.
See, like you've always got that full back there, and we're just going to keep on moving it from side to side. Now we got a bit of a chance here. Do a bit of the LB. See, this guy's got very lucky this game. Very lucky. So we're going to jump into the second half of the gameplay. It might be a bit of a longer video, but as I said, for someone like this, it's understanding when, as well, when you're using these tactics, adapting to your opponent. So some games I stay in a 4-3-2-1. Some games I stay in it like we're dominating. It's quite clear. We'll take Thiago out. We'll drop in Pogba. I think he's a bit of a machine. I would definitely recommend you getting him done. His shot power is mental, so he scores pretty much everything. And his body type's nice as well. He's like Patrick Vieira, but just a bit more capable going forward. So yeah, let's try and get the ball nice and early from this guy. I really dislike kickoffs. I'm a rank 2, rank 3 player. Normally, but off kickoffs, I'm pretty sure I'm like Div 10.
Neymar. And now passing it through. Good vision. Can he get
What's 6? There you go. Lovely jubbly. 2-0. I don't know if he'll stay or leave. He's probably going to leave. There you go. And that's just a good example of the wide areas. You're getting those over the top through balls, and you are going to get opportunities in the box to score tap-ins. The 4-2-2 is a staple in my game plan. But I do, like I said in the video, I have other tactics I flip into just to adapt to each of my opponents. Tap, click, punch, bite, stick a nut on. The link here for another tactics video. Jeez.